But yeah, as I was saying, it's Tết Trung Thu. It's a public, I don't know if it's a public holiday, but it's a holiday for mainly kids, children, and traditionally they get the lanterns and eat these like mooncakes, they're called. It's an acquired taste. Like the traditional mooncake just tastes really awful if you if you got a Western palate, because they put in all this like everything, man, like seeds, little bits of chicken, fish fin, shark fin, I think, some kind of paste, mung bean paste, and it's baked. But now there's all different varieties. It's like the pizza. It originally was just like this kind of simple fare, but then it became, although the mooncake was always pretty extravagant, I think, but now there's all these different flavors and casings and everything. Like there's some ones that are made from these they're not golden brown baked anymore, they're kind of white and sugary. It's just kind of gross. The white ones are gross, but yeah, there's some like that that don't have meat. Those are the better ones to eat, I think. Taste better, but they're really, really sweet. So you're supposed to cut them up and eat them with tea. Eat like a tiny section with tea. But most tourists, like, obviously they don't know what they are, man. Like some Vietnamese probably wouldn't. Vietnamese from overseas. So I've seen tourists just buy them and just bite into them like a pie. And that's not how you're supposed to eat them, but to each their own, I guess. Yeah, it's a public holiday. It's a holiday for children mainly. And it was based in, it's some kind of like the harvest time. The traditional harvest time was around this time in the lunar calendar. Most of the holidays are kind of based around these, either the harvest time or the time when the rice fields usually were supposed to be sown or harvested or whatever. There's agricultural roots for a lot of the holidays. And Vietnamese society is still very, it's ever changing, of course, but it's still very agrarian. Like, as you guys know, my Vietnamese is not top notch. My Vietnamese is very very horrendous considering how long I've been here. But one of the main problems amongst hundreds that I had learning the language, apart from just my lack of ability in languages, I'm very bad at languages, but one of the difficulties is the vocabulary in a lot of the children's books revolves a lot around agricultural concepts. The time of sowing, the plow, all these different names for plants and trees. How like that apocryphal, I guess, factoid that's spread about the Eskimos that they have like 128 words for snow or whatever. I guess the truth, the little kernel of truth in it is that most vocabulary kind of revolves around the lifestyle of the people speaking the language. So for the Vietnamese, since they're mainly living not in the urban sphere, but in the kind of the rural sphere, most of the vocabulary is about plants growing, seeding farms, and like kind of farm vocab. Even to this day, like, most parts of the world, just a huge number of the population concentrates in the urban centers, like 80 or 90% in most Western countries, 95%. But in Vietnam, it's slowly growing, but it's still not that much compared to Western countries. I think it was something like, I can't remember, man, but it was like 40% or something of the population live in urban areas, something like that, which is tiny on a global scale. So yeah, it's there's still the kind of agricultural mindset in Vietnam. But yeah, anyway, I'll just end it here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.